welcome your 2014 Minnesota Twins.
Another edition of Baseball on the Show.
This is Steve Lyons. Welcome to MLB 14, the show. Hello, everybody. This is Steve.
Hi, everybody. This is Eric Karras. Welcome to MLB 14, the show.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis.
First pitch, 110.
Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon. So the O's get a man aboard to start things out, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Alejandro De Aza will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. He's running towards second, and he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Santana has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Adam Jones will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. First pitch on the way. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
And he waited for his opportunity there, but it's not going to pan out this time as a good throw nails him at second.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. They will match up against the Taiwanese-born left-hander Wei-Yin Chen. And defensively, the Orioles look like this. Home half of inning number one as the leadoff hitter digs in to start things out.
Leading up for the Twins, center fielder, number 70.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Young is right there. One pitch, one away.
Batting second, left fielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
On the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. One out, nobody on. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Well, that's 2 straight flyouts here, and this is one thing you've got to do if you're a visiting pitcher. You have to adjust to each individual ballpark. He knows he's got more room than usual out there, so he uses that to his advantage.
Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, a little two-out single gets him their first base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now it'll be up to the cleanup guy to see what he can do with the runner on.
Number 61 will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Matt Wieters digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Up and in for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners off for second. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Delman Young will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. In the air to center. Number 70 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marco Scutaro will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a solo home run for Marco Scutaro. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Corey Hunter will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Come on, Twins!
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Brian Dozier will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Here we go, Brian.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, designated hitter.
Vargas will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 9th, catcher,
Kurt Suzuki will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
The 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Full count offering on its way. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, You know he wanted that one.
Number 70.
Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 70 will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Okay, big opportunity, guys.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Out of play. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Danny Santana will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard to second. Look at this. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. J.J. Hardy is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Hitting off for the Orioles, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First offering on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Jonathan Scope will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Let's get me out here.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And
No.
2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Steven Pierce will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 2-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a ball lined toward right center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Number 61 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Marco Scudero will stand in again. He homered his first time around.
Let's go, Twins. Here we go.
Well hit, deep right center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Torrey Hunter will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Number 48, Torrey Hunter.
First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And it looks like these past couple of innings he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Come on, Brian.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 19.
Vargas will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First things first, here's a throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here. Alejandro De Aza will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
And the 4th inning will open here with a ball hit on the ground to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Both of these guys at the top of the lineup can put a lot of pressure on the defense because of that speed. And here he beats this one out, and that's going to be ruled an infield single.
Adam Jones will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Go get him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. To Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
It's Strike 3 here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Number 61 is there, 2 down.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Matt Wieters will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Hunter has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Vargas will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Designated hitter, number 19.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
And he's got to be saying, if only they were all this easy. They'll make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. These guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Number 70 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And that misses 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Danny Santana will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Hardy. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, but they're in front 4-0. Manny Machado will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Manny Machado.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Delman Young will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign.
Oh, this is a nice swing there. You can see he rifles this one just inside the jog. Maybe he's just a little unlucky to get only a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
J.J. Hardy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Scudero on to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ubaldo Jimenez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Joe Mauer will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Number 61 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
Up next for the Twins, second baseman,
Marco Scutaro stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Now the first pitch from Jimenez, right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Torrey Hunter will stand in, base on balls his last time. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Brian Dozier. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Come on, you can go out. Go yard, go yard.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Jonathan Scope will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Jonathan Scope.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Stephen Pierce will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Fouled back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled straight back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Alejandro De Aza will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out, nobody on. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Oh, don't swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
And this ball will be chopped foul. The next 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Tommy Hunter will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Tommy Hunter.
Vargas will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Designated hitter, number 19.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball two. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here he comes on 2-2. And he got him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Number 70 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Right here. Here we go.
Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Danny Santana will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Hit hard. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Joe Mauer will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam Jones will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Chris Davis will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch here is swung on and chopped toward the right side of the infield. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Matt Wieters will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Brad Brock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Brad Brock.
Number 61 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Third baseman, number 61.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Marco Scudero will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and Wieters will settle under this for the first out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Torrey Hunter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Look out, 2-0 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And this will be fouled away. And And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brian Dozier waits on deck. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, a good job of bailing out his two teammates before him who couldn't get that run in. He comes through with 2 away to finally get the job done.
Vargas will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Twins are in front, 5-0. Manny Machado will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Delman Young will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. On the ground down the first base line. Oh, look at this. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Well, they say pitching and defense is what's going to win you ball games, and we've seen evidence of both in this one. That's an incredible play right there, and it's just part of the reason why this guy still has a shutout working.
J.J. Hardy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the slender left-hander Wesley Wright that gets the call. Kurt Suzuki will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Ice cold soda.
Out of play. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home eighth. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Number 70 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0 now. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
And you can see what they're trying to do on show track. In, and in. Well, he finally gets him to pop something up here.
Danny Santana will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jonathan Scope will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Stephen Pierce will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's slowly hit to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-0. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.